Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Tradeancient Edition. Haha. The last video went just a skosh long, so I'm gonna definitely be trying to end this one a little bit quicker. Sometimes, time just gets away from me. Anyways, so in the last video we expanded out our workshop level a little bit. We made some more bedrooms in anticipation of our migrant wave that did come in with 3, one of which was a very, very good weaponsmith, so I'm pleased about that. And we built some more workshops, which was cool. Yeah, everything's going pretty swimmingly at this point. So let's just dive right back in. So the very first thing we need to do is we need to go back down to our bedroom level. And we need to designate some more beds to be made, don't we? So let's hit U to go to our units menu, and then M for manager. And let's queue up 10 beds. Now, with beds, you don't have to specify a kind of material to be made out of, because beds can only be made out of wood. That's why wood is so important. Very important. So 10 beds, and once they get made, they will immediately get thrown into those bedrooms, and then once they're there, we will designate those as bedrooms. Yes. Okay. We also need some more rock doors, so let's go ahead and make 10 more rock doors. Mechanisms are done. Done. So something we were wanting to do is we were wanting to remove the ramps on here. So let's go ahead, and it's kind of hard to see on this view because of the trees, but if we go here, we can see where the ramps are. So what we want to do is we want to hit D for designate, and then you want to go to remove construction. No. Z, remove upstairs and ramps. And then we said we were going to leave the ramp right here, and we're going to make a bridge there. We'll put like a wall and a bridge. So we need to remove the ramps here. Boom. And here. Oops. We definitely want to cancel that because it would remove our stairs. And we want to go back to Z and remove these ramps and these ramps and these ramps here. Yep. And the reason we want to do that is to make our position a little bit more easily defensible. And then what we'll do is, like up here, these ramps will still be in existence, and we will make like a bridge, say like, I don't know, like here or here. We'll see. The problem with these trees is it's really hard to tell, because of the foliage, where exactly to put your bridge. But it'll be very, very clear whenever we actually try to build the bridge. And it really does not take very long. You can see this guy, man, he is just like blazing a trail. So it's very, very fast to take those things down. Very, very fast. Okay, so while they're working on that, we're still good on wood. Okay, our farm is still going. That's cool. Might be a good time to go ahead and start working on some prepared meals. And also brewing. So typically what I like to do with prepared meals is I just go to easy meal first, Um, the difference between the three kinds of meals, easy meal, fine meal, and lavish meal, is the amount of happiness that the dwarves themselves get whenever they eat it. Um, Also, it requires a different amount of components. An easy meal only takes 2, a fine takes 3, and a lavish takes 4. So typically when I start out, I stick with the easy meals, just because I don't want to be burning a ton of components. But the further you play in, you just have food coming out the wazoo, so it's not as big of a deal. So normally I just go into easy meal and then I hit R just to get it to repeat. So and then brew drink from plant, repeat. Now the thing about brewing drinks from plants, you're gonna definitely want to have some rock pots up and going, because that's where the brew is gonna go. We'll make 10 more rock pots. 10 more rock pots. A lot of times I like to go ahead and make a second crafts dwarf workshop. Because whenever you queue up that rock pot, it's going to take that person off the mugs. So you have to be a little bit careful. Alright. Beds have went in. I made a big boo-boo there. Oh, what an eyesore, huh? What an eyesore. I could demolish it, but nah. We'll just go with it. It's our bed, we'll lay in it. So now we have 5 more bedrooms, and when those new migrants get sleepy, they will claim those rooms. Alright, so it looks like all of those were removed, so that's great. So what we need to do is we need to wall off. Looks like this area. We need to wall that off. So what we can do is we go to building, and then you're going to want to hit capital C and then lowercase w. And we can just use this as kind of a guideline. And it says blocked, but you'll see what I'm about to do. So we're going to hit, we want to change the width. So we're going to hit K to widen it out. And we don't quite want it that big though. Big boy. Yeah. Whoops. Man, just errors everywhere. It's going to need to be like this. Yeah, like this. And then maybe we should put it here. It's a pretty good choke point. And then we would make, well, I don't know, because if this is the cart path, I don't think it really matters. So we would just make it one narrower there, and then now we go back up a level and see, now we can place it. So the idea here is bridge, wall here, bridge in these 3, and then wall in this 1. So we're not going to make it out of logs, no thank you. We'll use the chert, and then here. And then once those walls go up, we can actually make our bridge. So we also need to go down here to our kitchen level, and we need to build a lever. That's capital T and then lowercase l. And we're gonna put it, we're just gonna put it very, very close, because since this is our meeting hall, there will probably always be a dwarf around. And you want to put that You want to put that lever someplace where a dwarf can get to it extremely fast. So, a lot of times I like to put it here, but I think let's just put it. Let's put it here. And they'll use one mechanism for that. Yep. So doors have been made, beds have been made, mistakes have been made. So Set these two up for bedrooms. Good, good. Alright, so you can see this guy's hauling a rock out there. It reminds me, it might be also a good idea to make some wooden wheelbarrows. But not too many, probably just 5. And then they'll automatically go into certain stockpiles. So we got one piece of the wall is up. Now you can't build a bridge until you have a wall on each side to hook it into. Yeesh, look at all those fish. Which reminds me, we probably need to go back down to our layer here and go ahead and build our fishery so that we can process those fish. And let's put it by the kitchen. Because that guy should be fishing. Yeah, he is fishing already. So, yeah, that's going to be a good source of food for us, really. Okay, we can build our bridge now. So you go to B to build. And then for your bridge, you're going to want to hit. I'm half asleep. I'm sorry, guys. It's right in front of my face. G. You know, I know a lot of these hotkeys, but I'm just so tired. You can probably hear it in my voice, and I really do apologize. Okay, so we just widened it out, and we're just going to put it right here. The number one biggest mistake that people make, and I even make it still sometimes too, is not setting your bridge to go the right direction. So what you're going to want to do is, you can see right here where it says, you know, WADXS, raise direction. So right now it's a bridge that's set up to retract, but we don't want it to do that. We want it to raise, and we're going to want it to like lay this way and raise this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the D, wait, not D, X, and you can see it's raising to the south now, which is what we want. Actually, let's make it a little taller. That way we can use it as a dwarven atom smasher to crush things if we need to. It's pretty cool. If anything's under the bridge while it's raised, under the area like right here, and then we lower the bridge, it just pretty much deletes them, wipes them out of existence. So that's pretty comical. Alright, we'll hit enter. And let's chart it up. And once that bridge is done, we'll link it up with some mechanisms to the lever. And it will be lovely. Lovely, lovely. So get back to rock mugs. Thank you. So as you can see, boy, this is really filling up, isn't it? But that's good. That's very good. That's what we want to see. Probably not a bad idea to go ahead and throw down some more tables and chairs in here. So we'll do some tables. Turn on planning mode. And we'll just go over here to the other side. Actually, we probably don't want to put anything here just yet because we need to lay that floor, which that could be a good next thing to set some idle dwarves to doing. So we'll lay some tables there, and then we'll hit lowercase up. We got to turn on planning mode, which that's fine that it actually did that, but I do really like to use planning mode. And let's make some floor real quick. So that's going to be uppercase C. And then floor, and it's the same way as making a wall or a bridge. You can change the height or width with UM or KH. So we're gonna go like this, and then like this, and you can see it's okay, but that's not okay. Huh? Is this interesting? Okay. All right. So we're just wanting to set it over that sand there. And it needs 48, so we're going to be charting it up. We're going to need to do some digging very quickly. Because as you can see, we only have 57 units of chart. And we need to set 3 there. And then 1 here. You know, if I ran out of stone, this would be a first. And then we know that we're going to get more migrants, so it's never a bad idea to have some more bedrooms ready. We'll put that one there, and then let's put some that are pretty close to the stairwell. The dwarves really appreciate that. Those are always, if you look, like after you build bedrooms, those are always going to be the first ones that are taken. They claim them as close as they can, it seems like. So that'll be good. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and kind of dig a mine shaft down to try to do some exploratory mining. So we'll do I for up, down, stair, and then we'll go over here, and then we're going to hit the shift period key, maybe like we'll do 10 times, and have them send them down, just so maybe we can get a view at what other kinds of rock layers we have. Everybody's staying pretty busy. That's good. That's good. Got rock mugs coming. Is our bridge up yet? Nope. But he's working on it. Well, I thought he was working on it right now, but he's not. So he struck some gems. Wood opal. Okay, that's getting set up. That's good. Wooden wheelbarrows are done. Fantastic. Okay, so we've hit our first cavern layer, which can be exciting, and it is exciting, but it can also be dangerous, just because of the beasts. Like, you can get forgotten beasts that come up from here. There can be other things too. You know, I've discovered one time like a whole underground civilization that was at war with another civilization, and it was like in an underground castle. It was really interesting, but yeah, that ended up not going so well. So underground caverns can also be a great source of water for a well. So let's hit enter, and it did pause, which is good, and so we can kind of take stock of what we have here. We can see here's a critter. It's an olm. Olms aren't generally too dangerous. Got a bunch of minerals here. Native gold. So that's really that's good because it's worth some money. What's this? Pond grabber. Something to worry about. The easier way to do this would just be to go to the unit screen and look at others. So all it's showing is the pond grabber, even though we could see the olms. There's an osprey. So if we go back up, where were we digging? Okay, I see our digging right there. Aha. So we actually kind of dug down past it. So that's okay, but what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to seal that back up, because we're not ready to deal with the fun that an underground cavern can bring you, and trust me, it can bring you some fun. So we will designate, and we're going to remove designation up a few levels. Yeah. And then once all the dwarves clear out, we will set that to, we're going to go ahead and we'll floor that back off. Or we might just like build a door. Like floor it off, build the door, and yeah, call it good. So what we need to do is we're going to need to find a spot where we can continue our exploratory mining. Well, that was a really, really not deep layer. A lot of times they are, they're deeper than that. There's some corpses. What is it? It won't tell us because we're... What's that? A bat? Okay. Yeah. See, it won't show these in the units. I am definitely curious as to what those corpses are. If we go down a level, I bet we can get them. What is it? Okay, so it's a hamster remains. Poor hamster. And cave spiders. So there's definitely cave spiders down here. Cap hopper. Okay. Giant cave spiders, too. Cave swallow remains. Bat remains. That bat better watch out. He's gonna get it. But I don't see any cave spiders yet, which is good. Because we don't, since we don't really have a military, we would not want anything like that to come at us. Okay, so let's build, and then we're going to put a floor there. Some chert. Just build it one at a time, and that will effectively seal that area up for us. And then if we're wanting to keep digging, what are we gonna do here? Well, we can just make like a L, kind of, sorta. Like, it's gonna be kind of funny, but like go here, like down 5 maybe. 5 or 6, and then go over here, right? And then go down a layer. Yeah, so up downstairs here, and then go down a layer, and so this will be an upstairs. Yeah. We may need to go over a little further, because that's going to be damp stone that can't be dug. So let's remove that designation. Go back up. Remove. We'll just set this to mine again. And then we'll put the up down here, which is fine. And then we'll put the upstairs here. And then we will mine over to here. Yes. Can we put a downstairs there? Up downstairs? We don't want an upstairs there. We just want a downstairs. Even though there's nothing, it won't connect. And then, so we won't be able to dig there. Well, we might. We'll try it. I mean, they're gonna let us know. They'll let us know very quickly. It can get a little weird sometimes when you're trying to dig through these places. The game itself is very finickable when it comes to like where you can dig. I've had problems before with this, so I'm gonna keep a pretty close eye on it. Yeah, the game won't let you dig into damp stone. Well, I'm pretty sure actually it will let you dig into it, but it warns you and turns the digging off. And I think if you try to dig there again, it'll let you, but yeah, not a good idea. There's good high likelihood that you'll flood your fortress. So everybody's staying pretty busy. That's good. What's everybody doing? Okay, brewing drinks, planting seeds. So those go hand in hand. That's pretty good. Constructing a building. All right. 2 people planting seeds. That's fine. Fishing. Speaking of that, is our fishing thing up yet? Yep. Very good. Excellent. How's this going? So now we got 2 people working on it. Did we get these floors down? No. It'll go down pretty quick. And we'll get done. I'm not too concerned. Alright, so autumn is here. Probably a good time for us to go ahead and put a little cut in. So I'm kind of afraid I ran over again, even after telling you guys that I was going to cut it a little shorter. That's just what happens with Dwarf Fortress. I kind of zone out on it and kind of lose myself in the fortress. Yeah, I'm a pretty big nerd. That's okay. But anyways, next time we will continue to get this digging done so that we can keep exploring. We definitely want to generate some more stone, and we want to try to find some more gems, and it would be super swell if we could get a hold of some fuel. So like a bituminous coal or a lignite would be preferable, but you know, we do have a ton of trees, so if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Anyways, I'll see you then. Game on.